China, right? So even though we actually getting very near to the sales of this month with this push to orders, right? We still have the value we didn't reach in the first 2 months. In order to actually get this value, we have to do something different, right? So we work this month for this March, actually to not only for these orders to reach this month target, but also to add the value and try to compensate. One of the important actions is stack chilling. Once we can actually get first order from them, we can actually, not first order, but finalize and agree with them to be distribution, then we can actually get another order from them, and then trying to reduce these about $130,000 in that is behind from the other months. Also, the developers of the bulletproof window film markets in South America, especially in Colombia, starting from Colombia. Once we actually can get a product and then the client actually approve the product, we can start actually going to production. Same for the same country. We are actually working for Colombia for the carbon window film as well. We already sent the sample as well. If he approves the sample, we can actually start a production request. So we can hopefully this week we can get some results, especially for the carbon window film. And there are other leads that we are working with on for this month, like Ecuador, we have taken Ecuador. Also, we're gonna get the feedback from Italy that we send new products to windshield and that effect as well. They just received the products. We have a lead for Argentina. We are working and I'm gonna send sample for them. Also, other points that will be affected a little bit later, which is Mexico. We're gonna define what we're gonna do with our current distributor before we're gonna change it. Some results that it's worth to say, but first sales ever to window film to Peru, right? When did that? It left in the last week of February. This is also the signed contract to Colombia. The first sales to Ecuador as well. As I started, you just need to sign this contract, so then you can actually mention this one as one new distributor.
Can you explain to everyone what was the first sale to Peru? What did you sell and how?
Okay. In Peru, we met. How we met this distributor was like when we went there and we saw a lot of cars with their symbol of the cars. So then the next time we went there, we met these guys, and they are distributor of their own brand OEM, and also they are distributor of Lumar. They have a huge Lumar shop next to their door, and then which they manage as well, and they also use Magic Book. So we've been discussing first for actually OEM. But then I started to ask about Lumar because I saw a lot of distributors complain about Lumar, and they also started to complain about Lumar that I invest a lot, I have a big shop of Lumar here, and they now have another distributor. I don't know what to think it's fair. I said, okay, well, why don't you test our product? And we have nice products for brand, and then that's how we discuss. We send it film, and back and forth, but back and forth. Sometimes it's up here, and then we come back. And it's been actually about 1.5 years of discussion with this distributor. And been sending a lot of also photos, videos that everything we have new, especially the windshield, I sent to him as well. And then finally he said, and I saw some other Ukrainian shops. It's very good to share the other distributors. And then he said, look, I like the idea of you guys having one distributor for windshield and film in the country. And how can I switch? And then I said, this is really, no, he was actually, okay, now I want to. And this is very good surprise for me because he already invested in store, and it was a big building. And changing to another brand it's a big of work. And then we discussed about each product, what product he used for Lumar, where he uses it. Like, okay, I use it in car dealers and concessionaires, and for these I need this, and for this I need this letter. That's why I'm asking jet for the letter as a brand, American brand. And after coming back with this client, he finally made the first order and trial order still. He still has some needs of product that we don't have, such as, for example, the 8-mil safety film, action safety 8-mil 50. He needed, but we don't have it. So, but we're still adjusting according to his needs and what we have.
So would you say the most important point was that Lumar doesn't offer exclusivity?
That's the most important, I think.
Did you get to try it?
Yeah, they get. We sent already sample to him before, and we sent this time as well during this negotiation with him.
Just so you can say our products, it can be a solution regarding service and branding. It's something that you play a part. But when it comes down to business, it means he can make profits from our product, and then the quality of the product is good enough to compete with the products he was previously using, right?
Yes.
To represent in this country. Right?
Yes, exactly. And also, when I sent the business proposal to him, actually, I had some data from price and what I knew what product he was importing from Lumar. So I just compared the product like next step price and the main points like IR and this kind of point, and then I just sent him an inside of proposal, so he can actually compare exactly what he was using for Lumar and what we have, and the price difference and how can actually profit from that.
So the reason why I asked, this information is really powerful for us. Okay? This is a real life event of a person who used Lumar separately, right? And they don't know anything about us. So Gil went and approached him, and now obviously took time convincing the lady he's tried it and for him to say, okay, to do it. It means there's no reason why we can't win over anyone else in the world, right? It means, because if they accept it, it means the price point works, it means the quality of the product works. Now, the second thing was meant to be branding and, who are you, right? So that's our job, but then it should give us confidence now. All we have to do is just tell them about the brand and stuff, because the quality and the pricing and stuff, they're going to be happy about it, right? Like even with, we don't have a lot of window film distributors at the moment, but even with premium glass, whoever's taking our product are very satisfied. If you believe that it's not you now, you're not lying. See, that will give you strength for you to go convince someone, because you're not lying anymore. It's not a vision. You're not telling them, oh, I think it's better. You're telling them it is, because why? People are really investing to change it. And there's got to be a reason. So don't second guess the company. Is that true? Just think about why would they change. It means you can convince anyone that you're approaching to do the same. So this is a really powerful. The more you build a portfolio, there's no reason why we can't go take over anyone else in the world, right?
But still, after I think for the total sales of window films, I'm not sure, but I think Luxembourg has one of the best sales of window film for the whole. Of course, because that's the main characteristic of our country. Once we get the biggest countries to start to buy, we're gonna actually count this number up, especially Brazil and Mexico, and then we're gonna have even better results for window film. That's why we have still 59% of sales of reach. We are reaching 59%, not 100%, but still it's a good number to start with. But there are a lot of things we are working on that we can actually pump up that number. And then as I mentioned before, there's all these next actions for these months. Actually, a lot of new clients and new OEMs we're working on. This is things that we have done this year, the bulletproof sending samples and blah blah, and also the support we are giving to Europe team as well. But I think this is gonna be changed a little bit. I think we'll mention something later.
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, so then I just jump this part.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Ladies first. sun. I can see clearly. Yeah. I can't see Woo's though. Sam's head's still away.
Alright, good afternoon everyone, guys. And the first picture I made is just one. Don't say it. If you know, don't say it. Do you know what is model? Is this?
Oh,
It's the concept that they want to make into.
What was the concept like this?
big.
Tesla Model
Tesla Model P. Yeah, P. Pickup truck.
Pick up.
Yeah, I saw it not from SMS, actually it's from one of the sources in the internet, but I didn't like this concept. They tried to make it in 2019, but I don't know why after all they didn't really like focus.
They went to Cybertruck.
And they went for
Yeah.
the box.
That I need this.
If they have some, yeah. Anyways, I like this. I don't think it's a good. Please point it.
I think it's good.
It looks kind of like a Dodge. I have to say it has like a Dodge Ram.
Alright.
Very strong.
Since we didn't have one unified form until now, I decided to keep the same format, but I divided on three main categories. It's of course sales of the region, including account management, its contribution to our results, and innovation. So this, despite the fact that February was really short month, we not only achieved, we overachieved our target. So total amount is $936,000. It's about 136% total achievement. And in fact, initially we should have completed $1.1 million sales, but because we have two delay orders, it's FS film when the product didn't really age, and wing shipment delay. That's why the total amount sales has decreased a little bit. So in total, we had 20 plus shipments, including 3 OEM production that got completed and already shipped to the countries. So according to the sales status by product, we overachieved the sales for PDF products, both for brand and for OEM. The sales achievement for window film, brand window film, is still not that high as we expected because it's not high peak season in Russia still. And to increase our sales, we want to focus not only on standard window film but also on safety films for CIS region. And for windshield, I would like to highlight also this point. So we have $8,800 sales, and to increase this amount, we really need the brand boxes for windshield effect because it's already a season in CIS. And since Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, they already agreed to have this version completed, they want to sell this product in already brand boxes, especially Russia. And for windshield effect, we had like 2 trial orders. We stayed Ukraine, 1 roll in, and Asana Motors is our PDA client. He took 10 rolls. As you know, windshield effect, we want to target not only for brand but also for OEM.